Robin here from Courage is the Cure. How are you? It is the 30th of October 2025 and I couldn't help myself today. I usually don't join social media on a Thursday, but as I said, couldn't help myself. I'll see you soon.
Strength of a woman world on her shoulders. Fight through the noise when the world gets colder. 832, got the grit, got the fire. Watch her rise, watch her come higher.
Alrighty, greetings everybody. Hello, it is the 30th of October 2025 and I couldn't help myself. I am here today to talk about unparliamentary language and that is directly related to Senator Faruqi. So I uploaded a video a couple of days ago in regards to Senator Faruqi's comments about you white people being an example of a racial slur and racial vilification. So that video you can see on my Facebook, X, Substack about racial vilification, the history of Senator Faruqi and Senator Pauline Hanson. Of course, Pauline Hanson was charged with racial vilification because of some exchanges that Senator Faruqi and Senator Hanson had on X in regards to the Queen. So I've already made a video about that. But you know, this video that is viral at the moment on X in regards to Senator Faruqi using that racial slur, you white people, just over the past couple of days. Yes, very alarming, hence why I made the video and took us back in history with Senator Pauline Hanson. But what's more alarming is the unparliamentary language that you would expect a racial slur to be, right? So I thought, what is unparliamentary language? Because I'm going to add to the stage the video of Senator Faruqi where she uses this racial slur. So let's watch the first part. I'll pause it and then fast forward a bit. But here we go. Just for anybody that hasn't actually seen this racial slur.
Universe here, honestly. You would have thought that many of the coalition MPs and senators and Labour MPs and senators, you would have thought that they would perhaps understand the meaning of burning down the house, given that many of you white people in here claim English as your first language, that you would actually know what this means. Or maybe some of you have heard the Talking Heads song Burning Down the House in the 80s, which is about liberation, it is about freedom, it is about breaking free.
So you can hear there the Speaker of the House saying, order, order, right? So he wants the rest of the parliamentarians to be quiet while Senator Faruqi is speaking. You'll note that he hasn't called order to stop or asked Senator Faruqi to sit down as of yet, and allows her to continue speaking. We'll carry on.
But no, for heaven's sake, this is a metaphor.
Order.
It is a metaphor. Is it a figure of speech?
Order. Senator Faruqi. Order.
So,
Senator Ruston was heard in silence. Senator Faruqi, you have the call.
So the Speaker of the House has been calling order because the parliamentarians in that place were getting a bit rowdy, a bit mouthy, and the Speaker of the House didn't call to order because Senator Faruqi dropped a racial slur, talking about you white people, because of course we know if another parliamentarian had have said you black people or you brown people or you Chinese people or whatever else racial slur, you fat people, you retarded people, you Tourette's people. Didn't we hear that from Albanese? If it was a racial slur like that, the Speaker of the House would have been calling order to have the person retract that statement. But no, this Speaker of the House was calling order because he wanted everybody to be quiet. So what? Senator Faruqi could continue talking. So let's keep watching, shall we, everybody? Now, today's topic is unparliamentary language. Hey? Let's keep watching.
Like I said, for heaven's sakes, it's a figure of speech, it is a metaphor. But no, it didn't take 2 seconds. It did not take 2 seconds for Labour and coalition senators and MPs to start a pile-on Senator Thorpe.
Senator McKenzie, order.
Senator Thorpe spoke truth to power about the genocide of First Nations people. This is how you treat people of colour. So I'm not surprised at all.
Now she's playing the victim. Love it. Use a racial slur and then complain because people are disquiet about your racial slur and play the victim. Senator Faruqi, it's not classy. Not classy at all. But we'll let it continue.
All that you're ranting back at me. Senator Thorpe spoke truth to power when she spoke about the genocide of First Nations people in this country and the genocide of Palestinians in Gaza. And you all can't bear to hear the truth. And of course, one of the first acts of this colony's NSI teams is to target, not neo-Nazis. Don't target neo-Nazis once you set up this team, but target a black senator. That is absolutely disgraceful and shameful. Your actions and your condemnations are strong for people who want to hold Israel to account for their genocide, who want to hold people in this country to account for the genocide of First Nations people. But you are silent. You are silent about holding the perpetrators of Israel's genocide to account. You are completely silent, or even worse, frankly, you support it. You support that genocide and
Senator Faruqi,
and you shield Israel.
Senator Faruqi, that is unparliamentary. I would ask you to withdraw.
So the Speaker of the House has said not that her racial slur of you white people was unparliamentary, but that saying you support the genocide is unparliamentary language. And the Speaker asked her to withdraw what she said about supporting genocide. So I had a little bit of a think about it because this video is currently viral on X, and it's all because of Senator Faruqi using a racial slur. But there's no commentary and no discussion, no questions as to why the Speaker of the House determined that a racial slur about white people is not unparliamentary, when in the same rant saying that a directional statement asserting that people support genocide is unparliamentary. I find that odd. I think that should be another reason why this video is currently viral on X. So I thought, let's go and have a look at hello everybody joining. Hello everybody on YouTube. It's not often I stream to YouTube. Hello everybody. So I thought, what is unparliamentary language? Let me pause Senator Faruqi there. We're going to screen the share and we're going to get through this as quick as we can because everybody's very busy. So what is unparliamentary language? Let's have a look. So you put in, just your basic search, right? Let's make it nice and big for everybody so that we can see. Unparliamentary language, Australian government. In Australia, unparliamentary language refers to any expression that is deemed inappropriate for use in legislature. This includes language that is offensive, disrespectful, or suggests dishonesty. The Speaker of the House has the authority to enforce these rules, asking members to withdraw any language deemed unparliamentary. And they've got some examples there of unparliamentary language, which include words like liar, Dumbo, obviously expletives, and all those sorts of things, right? So there's no actual rule book, so to speak. It's the Speaker of the House, and of course, language changes. Certain words become uh, part of the vernacular and discourse, and other words drop out, and so it would change over time, so on and so forth. Okay, yep, all right. So then we was interesting. What happened there? No idea. It's funny. Anyway, so there's no actual rule book. Things change over time, and it's up to the Speaker of the House. So let's screen the share. The ABC. Gotta love the ABC. There's actually, there's a number of articles that they've written about this topic of unparliamentary language. So let's have a little bit of a look. So this is from the 5th of October. From snotty nose to giggle goose, how language used by MPs is deemed to be unparliamentary. So, it goes in, it's kind of a humorous article, if you like. Making light of something, I think, which is quite serious. But phrases like hairy nosed wombat, giggling goose, using hell yeah across the office. I mean, I've done a few videos with great sound bites from people like Anthony Albanese. Remember the good one, smash her, or you sit down, buff head. Apparently, that's all fine. I guess when you're Prime Minister, you can say whatever you like, you know. Um, so it just goes on, gives you some examples, so on and so forth. Some other ones, words and phrases banned from Parliament: snotty nose, drunk as a skunk, mean girl stance, guts, hooligans, all these sorts of things. But essentially, just to reiterate, there is no rule book, so to speak. It is up to the Speaker of the House. Now, of course, to lie or make dishonest statements is also not allowed, and is why is streaming software is doing all sorts of magical, wonderful things. Um, to make to lie or make misleading comments about people is also unparliamentary. So, we had Senator Faruqi back in April of 2025 standing there expressly talking about President Trump and Elon Musk, and talking about when Elon Musk got up on stage and, raised his hand and, there was this whole palaver about him doing the Nazi salute and all these sorts of things. There we had Senator Faruqi there in Parliament in April of 2025 saying there was not a peep, no outcry from any parliamentarian in Australia when Elon Musk was clearly, spreading Nazi hatred across the world. I mean, if that's not dishonest, I don't know what is, but of course that wasn't deemed unparliamentary either. So I guess, to sum it all up for the short segment today, unparliamentary language is very interesting. There is no rule book, so to speak. There are guidelines, and ultimately it is up to the Speaker of the House. The clip that we've seen today with Senator Faruqi, not only because she used a racial slur, and it reeks of hypocrisy, seeing as though she jumped on Pauline Hanson, took her to court, and actually Senator Hanson was charged with racial vilification, stinks of hypocrisy. But the video should also, I think, there needs to be made the point that Senator Faruqi's racial slur was not unparliamentary. It was her assertion that people supported genocide was deemed unparliamentary by the Speaker of the House. I find that very odd, to say the least. So I just wanted to put my 2 cents worth in there. Senator Faruqi, she's keeping it classy, I have to tell you. Keeping it classy. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful afternoon. And make sure you keep your parliamentary language parliamentary. Okay, everyone. Till my next video, I'm going to say bye.
Strength of a woman world on her shoulders. Fight through the noise when the world gets colder. 8:32, got the grit, got the fire. Watch your eyes.